Please call the roll.
Senator Ocasio?
Present.
Senator Baker? Senator Chang?
Here.
Senator Dela Cruz?
Excuse.
Senator English? Senator Favela? Senator Gabbard?
Here.
Senator Ihara?
Present.
Senator Inoue?
Present.
Senator Kanuha? Senator Keith Agaran? Senator Keoho Kalole?
Ill.
Senator Kidani?
Excused. Oh, I'm sorry. I see her right there on the bottom left of my television.
Aloha.
Senator Kim?
Here.
Senator Lee?
Here.
Senator Misalucha?
Present.
Senator Moriwaki?
Present.
Senator Nishihara?
Excuse. Oh, he's right there. Unmute, unmute. Clarence, please. Unmute again, Clarence. We did not hear your present.
Senator Nishihara?
Yeah, he's getting some assistance.
Oh, let me try it again. Present.
Thank you.
Thank you. Senator Rhodes?
Present.
Senator Riviere?
Present.
Senator San Buenaventura? Senator Shimabukuro?
Here.
Senator Taniguchi?
Here. Almost pulled a Nishihara there.
Senator Wakai? Senator Dela Cruz? Mr. President,
Present.
all 25 members are present.
Thank you. The chair has read the journal of the preceding day and approves the same. Are there any introductions this morning? If not, Madam Clerk.
On pages 1 through 16, departmental communication numbers 67 to 175 transmit various reports received during the interim.
Filed.
On page 17 and 18, judiciary communication numbers 11 through 22 transmit various reports received during the interim.
Filed.
Introduction of measures on page 18, Senate Bill numbers 940 to 1323.
Senator Keoho Kalole.
Mr. President, I move that Senate Bill numbers 940 to 1323 pass first reading by title and be referred to committee.
Senator Favela.
I second that motion.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Any objections? If not, the motion is carried.
Senate concurrent resolution numbers 10 through 19 for referral to committee.
So ordered.
Referrals and re-referrals.
Referrals and re-referrals are made in accordance with the supplemental order of the day, which may be distributed to your offices later today.
No further business, Mr. President.
Are there any announcements today? Senator San Buenaventura.
Okay, thank you, Mr. President. I stand in great sorrow to announce.
So you're asking for a point of personal privilege?
Yes, I'm sorry.
So ordered. Please proceed.
I'd like to ask point of personal privilege. I stand in great sorrow to announce the death of former Hawaii Island Mayor Billy Kenoi. He was a much-loved constituent of mine, a fellow colleague, someone who, through adversity, especially through his physical illness, has commanded great popularity on my island. He is the only mayor, as far as I know, who finished the grueling county Ironman on Hawaii County. I would like to ask the personal privilege that this Senate adjourn with a standing vote, a rising vote, in honor of our late mayor, Hawaii Island Mayor Billy Kenoi. Thank you.
And we will order the rising vote, which will include a moment of silence. Senator Kanuha,
Point of personal privilege.
please proceed.
I'd also like to insert remarks into the journal honoring the legacy of my friend, former Mayor Billy Kenoi, if that's possible.
So ordered. Any further announcements? Senator Ocasio,
May I rise on a point of personal privilege?
please proceed.
My thoughts and prayers are with former Mayor Kinoy's family and friends, who, as anyone who knew him can attest, number in the thousands. Billy, as he was fondly known, leaves behind him a legacy of improvements that will have Hawaii Island residents and visitors enjoying themselves at county parks and beaches for decades to come. Mahalo, Billy, for your inspiration, your infectious sense of humor, and endless amounts of aloha. We will forever miss having you and your charisma in the surf lineup as well. Hilo mourns a well-loved leader, public servant, and dear friend. Thank you.
Thank you. Do we have any further announcements?
Mr. President,
Senator English,
point of personal privilege.
please proceed.
Mr. President, I'd like to insert into the journal the 2021 Senate Legislative Program.
So ordered. Do we have any further announcements? The way my screen is, I can only see Senator Kaeho Kalole, so I don't know if anyone else is raising their hand. If no one else is raising their hand,
Senator Inouye is raising her hand, Senate President.
Mr. President.
Senator Inouye,
Thank you, Mr. President. A point of personal privilege.
Please
I
proceed.
also have remarks in honor of our late Mayor Billy Kinoy. May I enter my comments into the journal, please?
so ordered.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do we have any other announcements?
Mr. President,
Senator Kaeho Kalole,
a point of personal privilege, same
please
request.
proceed.
Same request, I'd like to enter remarks into the journal as well.
So ordered, thank you. Do we have anyone else with any announcements, or I guess I should say personal privilege by now?
Mr. President, I also would like to insert comments. Thank you.
So ordered. Any other members offering point of personal privilege? If not, I'm going to take the liberty of saying mine instead of entering it into the journal. There's been a lot of posts since the passing of former Mayor Kinoy, of his Hawaii Pacific University commencement speech. I have heard him speak as a member of Mayor Kim's cabinet on drug prevention programs and share his story. I've heard him talk to the chamber and numerous business and professional groups, and certainly testifying here at the legislature in all of those settings. But the story I most fondly remember about Billy's oratory skills was at the mayor's annual prayer breakfast in front of a packed ballroom at the Hilton Hawaiian Village. Pastors and church leaders and civic leaders from across the state filled the room. And they have a printed program, and they have something for each mayor to say or to do. Our former mayor, Bernard Carvalhos, was a good singer, loved to sing, so he would sing the doxology, and they would pick scriptures for each mayor to read, and they had a message that they were trying to convey to the crowd. And when they called Mayor Kinoy to the stage to read his assigned, and I stress the word assigned, scripture, he took the mic and said, "I really don't like what you picked, and I certainly am not going to read this. But I am going to choose to share with you this morning one of my favorite scriptures, which was Ephesians 6, verses 10 through 18, which spoke to the armor of God and how he was preparing to gird for the battle ahead, to move Hawaii forward. But little did we realize he was really talking about how he was preparing himself for the battle that was awaiting him. And I still can see him in my mind's eye delivering those remarks with such passion, which let me know why he was able to fight as hard as he did, for as long as he did and with the dignity that he carried himself with throughout the battle that he faced. I certainly join my colleagues in extending our sympathy and condolences to Takako and the rest of the Kinoi Ohana and the greater Hawaii Ohana who has lost a treasured friend. And when I was informed yesterday of his passing, the other thing I thought about when I watched the HPU speech is how easily he could speak in Pidgin and then sound like the most educated professor in the world, and how easy he was with people. And so I would like to conclude with the last paragraph from the poem If by Rudyard Kipling. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings, nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more, you'll be a man, my son, and now you've inherited the spiritual peace that you so richly deserve. The next announcement is this is the last day for bill introduction. The limit is 5 bills per member, and the deadline is 5 p.m. this afternoon. And the joint session to receive the Chief Justice's State of the Judiciary will convene at 10 a.m. in the Senate chamber. Please watch the address on the Senate YouTube channel. Senator Keohokalole.
Mr. President, I move that the Senate conclude our session this morning on a rising vote, observing a moment of silence in memory of former Mayor Billy Kinoi. I further move that the Senate stand in recess until 10 a.m. to meet with the House in joint session to receive the Chief Justice's State of the Judiciary address, leaving the Journal open until 5 p.m. to receive Senate bills for introduction. And I further move that the Senate reconvene on Friday, January 29th at 11:30 a.m.
Senator Favela.
I second that motion.
It's been moved and seconded. If there are no objections from the members, the Senate will stand in recess until 10 a.m., leaving the Journal open until 5 p.m. to receive Senate bills for introduction, and will reconvene on Friday at 11:30 a.m. Please join me in rising to observe a moment of silence in honor and memory of former Mayor Billy Kinoi.